Hey everyone, I hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today I'm coming on to share with you my 10 Christmas cards. As you all know, I am part of a collab that's hosted by Kim, who is Metal Scrapping Chick here on YouTube. And the purpose of this collab, which is 10 on the 10th, is to create 10 Christmas cards, more or less, every month. And this way, you'll have more than enough cards to be able to send out and enjoy your time with your family and friends, and maybe do some other holiday projects. So what I use this month, as you all know, I do have a lot of magazine subscriptions and freebies, so most of them I did not use, so I made it a mental note to try to use them this month, over the next couple of months. And this was one of the stamp sets that comes with an embossing folder, the cutting die. All I used out of here was the sentiment Christmas is coming. This one, I did one card. I was trying it out, but I did use this die here, as well as the ornament and the snowflake. For the most part, the paper collection that I used was from a magazine, and it's called American Crafts, The Color of Memories. And this was the holiday collection. This paper is a little bit on the thin side. Most of the sentiments also did come out of the magazine, the collection. But I did take the ones that were the most holiday inspired to me. I did use a die that I did not pull out that says Joy, and an embossing folder with the snowflakes, which is like my only holiday go-to. I also found these window frames that also came out of a card making kit, so I used 2 of those because I wanted to try and see if I can come up with a design, so that was fun. And that was everything that I used. So with the paper collection, I created these cards. And as you saw, I'm almost done with the collection. And I kept them very simple. I try not to bring anything else from the outside. So I did use a glitter cardstock and just matted the paper that had the presents, and then use one of the cutter parts, matted that on some more glitter, and says Merry Christmas. I am gonna come back and add maybe little jemmies here and there, but at least the base of it is done. And I use 110-pound cardstock, and as my personal preference, I leave them blank on the inside. So I did do that one, and again, I'm gonna come in with maybe some of my glitter pens and maybe some pens. This one I did in the golds. So I used glitter gold and then glitter foil. And I'm trying to get better with my matching paper patterns. So I don't think this one was too horrible. Maybe it's just me, but I thought it was really cute. So nonetheless, it says Holly Jolly. Then I did this one. And this time I just used red base, just regular red cardstock there, with some more of that glitter, and then cut out the word joy with the shadow and glitter, and using that same red for joy. And I thought it was really, really simple. This is another one of those cutter parts with the presents, so I just put joy on top of it. And again, I might just add some either flat backs or bling there. So that's my third. My fourth, this time I used the wreath with the holiday lights, made a little tag out of one of the cutter parts, added an eyelet, matted that on some gold, and then used some twine from the Dollar Tree, the cotton twine in the cream color. Just made it like a little tag. And I did pop most of my sentiments on foam. This one was popped up on some foam. So was the sentiment here, as well as these. And even though they're simple, and I have to still come back and add the bling, just adding a little dimension, I felt gave it a little bit more life. I love this green. I really do. Added that on some silver. And then again, another one of those large cut aparts. This says Merry Christmas. I believe I do have mini red bows in my stash. I just couldn't find them. So I wanted to add a red bow there. And of course, some silver jammies here and there. So that is my 5th. My 6th card, I made it landscape. And this was actually a cut apart in this size. I just cut the trees out. Used some gold foil backs cardstock for my first layer, my red and white stripes. I also popped it up on dimension there with the gold foiling and the cut apart from the collection. I flat mounted 2 trees and then just popped up one, the one closest to me, and I think it came out super cute. So that's number 6. Number 7 is this one, and this is my absolute favorite. This one I did some gold foiling in the back with my paper. This was another die, a frame die that I cut out, used some cream cardstock in the back, and then just kind of took the leftovers from all the other cards, created this tag with some gold foiling, and then the paper that had the presents. This was one of the mini little cut aparts. I added that on some foiling, and where the hole was at, I just added a flat back pearl. I took that same twine and then just went around the card front and then mounted everything onto the card base. And this one's my absolute favorite. It's very dimensional, but I think it's super cute, and it came together really, really quickly. So that's card number 7. Card number 8 was using that die from that magazine. This time I went with a soft cream pink cardstock, and then added a silver lining, then added my white cardstock that I embossed with the snowflakes. I did cut out the frame out of this glimmer iridescent pink paper that I had. I did pop that up on some foam tapes. I cut out the same, the ornament, the outline of the ornament using the same paper. I did add some eyelash trim behind it, and then some of the silver stretchy cord for the top of my ornament. The snowflake in the center is also cut out of the same pink paper. Then I just added a silver gem in the center, and then using that joy die that I have, I just cut that out and added it there. So I think it's super pretty for a pastel. I think I'm gonna make more of these maybe next month in different colors. But I love how the pink one came out. So that's card number 8. Card number 9 was using these frames. Now this is not one of my favorites. So what I was going for was like the outside of a home with the window. I did take some white cardstock and just ink blended it to make it look like a wall within your apartment. I did cut out this tree out of green glitter and just kind of tucked it behind the frame to make it look like you're looking inside a person's home. And then I added all these sequins. Now, the reason why it's not my favorite is because it's too much green and we kind of lose the tree in the window. But nonetheless, I did it, and I learned from it. And then this time I used, using more of my scraps, I heat embossed Christmas is Coming, and then this fishtail bannered it. And that's how that one came out. So that's card number 9. And my last one, I did do the same, but this time I did it as if we're looking out. So I did these hillside mounds of snow with a blue background, the green tree that I cut out, and then this time I did use lighter sequins, so this looks like snow with some silver iridescent, some iridescent snowflakes, and some white sea beads. And I think this one came out better the tree doesn't get lost. I do have some more frames, so I think when I recreate this one, I might add some ornaments and maybe a star and really make it look like a Christmas tree decorated in the home. But I did the same thing, Christmas is coming. So those are my 10 on the 10 for the collab. Be sure to check out all the ladies down below in my description box. We do this every month, and it's a fabulous, fabulous way to just get ahead and have all your cards ready way before the holidays come. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next month with my next 10 cards.